name is Sarah, and this channel is all about pregnancy and soon to be motherhood. Well, soon to be as in like June. July. If you like those kind of things, subscribe. Today's video is all about things I did not realize or fully understand about pregnancy until I myself got pregnant. So first of all, I did not realize how early these symptoms would set in. I think like belly cramps, the cravings, the back pain, all of that. For me, it started like 5 weeks essentially pregnant. It's like I was probably 10 days pregnant, so essentially 3 weeks along in my pregnancy because they do it all weird. Yeah, when I was about 3 weeks, I started like assuming I was pregnant, confirmed it around like 4 weeks, and by 5 weeks, I was already feeling nauseous and I was feeling like so tired and napping all the time, and my back hurt, my boobs hurt, and I was cramping a lot, which I think is like that time where it's just the eggs are really making themselves at home, you know? So leading up to the confirmation, I was assuming these were all period symptoms, and I was like, well, I don't normally feel like this on my period, but maybe it's just a different one. And then once I actually saw like the pregnancy test, oh, I've been pregnant this whole time. And all of a sudden I was just like hitting a brick wall of being exhausted and tired and nauseous. It's kind of like you don't feel the pain until you see the damage, you know? Turns out it's actually just like your hormones. Your body's like getting really good at being pregnant. So it's like, this is what we do when we're pregnant. And you're like, cool. The next thing that kind of shocked me about pregnancy was how overwhelmed I would feel reading about it. I mean, I do a lot of reading as it is. I like to be kind of educated on this stuff in general, and I just find it interesting. But it is a very different story and experience when you are reading about it being like, oh, this is gonna happen one day for me, and then it's a totally different story when you're like, this is gonna happen to me in like 9 months. So it's very overwhelming, and I have had, it was actually the first thing that made me cry. I was reading about like postpartum or something. I just started getting really overwhelmed. My husband's sitting on the couch, he's like, what's that look on your face? And I was like, nothing, it's fine. And I closed the book and like got up and ran away being like, I'm just overwhelmed with what my body's gonna go through. And so it's very overwhelming. The third thing I did not realize until I got pregnant was the cramping was going to happen a lot more and kind of a lot more painfully than I had expected. It kind of just feels like lower belly cramps or like period cramps, but it is intense. I actually found that those were way more intense than my standard period cramps, and those are intense for me. And on top of that, it happened a lot more often than I thought it would. So I was imagining like, okay, 2 days of everything just like getting all nice and cozy in there. But no, it happened for like 2 weeks. I definitely thought I was like having an early miscarriage or something like that, just because things were not feeling great. And then to further that, it's not like it's just the 2 weeks of the cramping, but then as your uterus is growing, I've been feeling, and my friend has been feeling, a lot of the pain of like stretching. So it feels like you've either been punched in the stomach or you've done a really hard ab workout and you just wake up and you're just like, ow, this hurts a lot. I haven't really had a comfortable moment in this pregnancy. And that actually brings me to my fourth point for today, and that is just how different pregnancies are for every single person. Like, we all hear, oh, everyone's different and every pregnancy is different. And you know that even like every pregnancy within the same person can be different. That's all fine and dandy until you're experiencing it with your friend and she's got the glow and she's got the hair and she's just got like the cute little bump and she's looking fantastic and she's just living her life being like, I feel so great and pregnant and lovely, except for the few times I don't. And I'm like, I feel really awful, except for the few times I don't. It's also interesting to see how quickly everyone's symptoms like slide into place. So I actually have 2 friends that are pregnant right now, and one of them is only like 6 weeks along, or 7 weeks at most, I think. She's already like, the emotions are there. And then I've got my other friend who is very much of like the one that's kind of going through everything, getting it great, and not great, like she's having nausea, she's had really bad tired days, stuff like that. I threw up yesterday, texted her about it, and then she threw up yesterday. So I don't know if that was my fault. Sorry. Her emotions, I think, have been fine. Mine have been okay, except for random moments, like hitting about week 10, I started crying in the shower a lot. For not really any particular reason, I just felt like crying. So I'm finding it very interesting observing myself and my friends and just seeing how different our bodies and hormones are reacting as they kind of go through the exact same journey in the exact same time. I'm still also waiting for that second trimester energy. If anyone knows like a secret sauce of just like tapping into that, that would be amazing. Same thing with the glow. I see my friends glowing. I'm not glowing. I'm just really tired. Another one, this isn't on my list, but another thing I didn't realize about pregnancy until I got pregnant is when you have a craving, nothing else is gonna satisfy it. Like, I've been wanting a pina colada. I don't like pina coladas, but I know the exact texture and the exact flavor of everything that I'm looking for. Have I found it? No. Have I been disappointed? Yes. Same thing with chocolate cream pie. I don't like chocolate cream pie. I just think it's kind of like pudding and it's kind of gross. But that has been one thing I've been like looking for, hunting for every grocery store for the last like 3 weeks. Can't find anywhere. Finally found one last night and it was everything I wanted. It was amazing. And I feel like my chocolate cream pie dreams have finally been fulfilled. So those are just a few of the things that I did not fully understand about pregnancy until I, myself, got pregnant. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you discovered about pregnancy that you didn't know until it was your turn. I'm rambling now, so I'm just gonna let you go. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more. Click that notification bell because I don't really post about the videos anywhere else other than like sometimes on Instagram, but usually that's for my other channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!